How do you live as a determinist?
Got no choice, really.
I'm serious.
Sorry.
This is kind of destroying me.
What's happened?
I'm convinced determinism is true, okay? I get it. Stuff obeys causal, mostly deterministic laws, and we as humans are made of that stuff.
Correct.
And every choice I make, I can trace back to some event that happened to me that I didn't choose.
You're just another domino in a long series of events.
Exactly. And sure, while quantum mechanics may mean that the universe isn't inherently deterministic,
Depending on your interpretation.
even if our brains ran on quantum effects, that would make us random, and that's not the same as free.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks. I hate it here.
Why?
You know why.
Is it because you suddenly feel like you have no agency of your own life, that you can't really take pride in any of your accomplishments, and that anything good or bad that's ever happened to you has just been down to luck?
Yeah, pretty much.
We've all been there.
So what do I do about it?
Ignore it.
What?
Well, ignore it on a personal level. Live as if you're free.
What?
Overwhelmingly, the scientific evidence is clear that it's unlikely that free will exists. I'm not even sure what it would really mean to be free anymore, but that's a different topic altogether. What would you have to lose by living as if you're free?
Self-respect. Sanity.
Look, science updates its views all the time with new evidence. Perhaps in 10 or 100 years we will have discovered some mechanism in consciousness that gives us freedom, or whatever that may be. Point is, right now, here, today, if you live as though you're free, as though you have agency, as though your choices matter, what do you have to lose? If you're determined, then nothing.
Because I was always going to do it.
But if you are in fact free, and you live your life fearing that you're determined, acting as if you have no freedom, then you've wasted a cosmic gift. We don't know the truth. But this is one of those rare instances that, at least on an individual level, I think it makes sense to believe one thing regardless of what the evidence points to.
But what about treating others?
Well, that's where I think determinism is still helpful. Look, even staunch believers in free will wouldn't deny that we are influenced by our surroundings. I think determinism can offer a great sense of compassion to those around us. It's either all entirely luck, or a lot of it's luck.
Wait, isn't this the height of both madness and narcissism? To live as though I am free but everyone else is determined?
I wouldn't say it's the height of narcissism. But look, we're all a little narcissistic, and too much of anything is usually bad. A little bit of a notion that you're important and what you do matters? Yeah, I think that's a positive thing.
I guess.
And is it mad? Maybe. But you're only experiencing the inside of your head. You only have the subjective experience that you're free and no one else. I think it's a nice way to hedge your bets, personally.
It still feels weird.
What, ignoring the truth?
No, it's to think the truth isn't useful.
Science tells us that the door behind you is mostly empty space. That this is also true of our bodies, the floor underneath us, and basically everything we touch. Now, do you go around thinking of these things as empty?
No,
Why?
it's not useful most of the time.
When someone talks about the sun rising, do you correct them and say, well, actually, the Earth is rotating?
Also no.
Right, so these are two different things. The things we believe to be true about the world, and the heuristics we use to live in it, to thrive in it.
Which we need because we're weird, fleshy creatures on a bit of space rock.
Yep. Besides, do you want to know the real truth about everything?
Go on then.
The truth is we don't know the truth. Not absolutely. And we probably never will. All we can do is hedge our bets, build up a strategy based on the evidence.
Good old game theory.
And the other truth is, regardless of what is true, your current strategy sucks.